Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip focusing on gold and silver. I've decided to open up again the special offer. For those of you who are interested, special offer 50% off for the first year for my services. If you're interested, please stay on. I will provide more detail after the clip ends. Other than that, I wish you have pleasant viewing and good trading. Bye now.
This is silver, weekly scale of silver. For weeks and perhaps months, we were looking at silver as the leader in terms of the weakness and dragging its feet, not giving us much of a signal. And it looks like silver came back to life. And the question is whether we should take it for real, that this spike run that we have seen this past week is something that needs to be trusted or should be trusted, and it's going to lead to a further run. Well, I think that given the analysis I've presented up to now in the forex market and the various correlations that play there, and what you're going to see in the next few minutes in the case of gold, I think that we should remain fairly skeptical concerning the likelihood of a sharp break in silver and gold. Gold is looking down. Gold actually is not entering that, is not going down the same path, at least in the short term, the way I see things. So I remain skeptical that silver is going to be able to deliver that, but I could be flat wrong. I'm going to show you exactly what should not happen for my idea to stay on track, and what could actually require a major reassessment of the analysis I present here. Okay, so I'm staying with my idea that that drop that you have seen here, that could be counted as a clear 5-wave run, is going to have life, meaning it's going to have a balancing move on the downside. This idea has not gone away. I'm still working with this idea. I think it merits our attention, and let's go from there. Let's see now the daily, and you can see here's the assumption that that's 1 OA and that's 2 OB, and I think we can work with the idea that we have seen here, in fact, an ABCX ABC. You will see the details in a sec. So I'm not running up with silver for now. For now, I think that it is still there is a fair chance that it will weaken in the coming week, and it will sink back under the critical level that I'm showing you here. I'm showing you here it's around 16.7. Once it does that, forget it. I think that was just a spike high to catch the stops. It didn't take the critical level right here. It didn't exceed 17.7. Therefore, sinking back into the trading range here would be a sign of weakness. As far as I'm concerned, would be a sign silver is going to join gold and they're both going to go down. Okay, let me see now the 60 minutes. Here's the 60 minutes, and I want you to see the entire price action right from here. So that will give you a very good view. You see, coming down here, I think we have a fairly good case of arguing we have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. No problem. So we have 5 legs, and that's what we have been saying for quite some time. We're going to build on that. Now, everything that you see here looks to me corrective. So I'm going about the subdivisions as follows: A, B, C, and that gives me an A, B, C, D, E, which I take as an X, and then I take this as an A, B, C, D, E, which is an A. That's potentially be ending here. That will give me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perhaps silver terminated the C right here. Okay, right here. It's quite possible, but I would give it another chance, if you like, to actually pop its head slightly above 17.35, but it's got to be really slightly. Yeah, it's got to be just a touch and then sink. And that's where we get to the interesting part, that we want to see it breaking substantially under 16.7, 16.75. That will cement the idea that all of this is corrective, and we are heading down, potentially breaking 16.1. Okay, I think that if something is going to happen in this, to fulfill this scenario, it's got to happen in the coming week. There is not much time left, because I just can't see how this correction is going to go on and on and on and on. Yeah, because the time aspect is so important. There comes a point, as Gans said himself, he said, when time is up, the market moves. The market acts. The market gives you that decision, sometimes purely based on the time scale. And I begin to suspect that we have been here for too long as a correction, so it's time to move. Okay, it's time to move. So that is the situation in silver. Take a look at gold. I'm still working with the idea that what we are seeing here could end up being just a trap, meaning coming close to the top and getting everybody excited. But the truth is that gold is not going to make it this time. That's what appears to me. I could be flat wrong. I'm telling you, I am flat wrong if it manages to close on a daily basis sharply above the mauve line, yeah, the pink line that I've got here. Then I'm wrong. Then I'm going to have to revise the entire set of subdivisions, and my line of thinking would have to take a different twist. But right now, when I look at the weekly, I am still thinking that this is going to play out, that we are going to drop that much as a C. And look at the MACD. The MACD on the weekly scale has registered several divergences here. I hope it's clear to you. It's not that difficult to see how gold came back to almost the same level where the MACD went. Hey, it's looking down. It's actually looking down after a cross. So we don't really have much to lean on in terms of momentum. It looks absolutely dead. Look at this. This is clear divergence. Do you see that? Where? This level is under this level, and yet the price run up with lots of excitement, but nothing really happened. It's not being reflected. Now I'm going to go to the daily, and you're going to see another sign of weakness in the case of gold. Look what happened here. That's the daily. Look at this line. This line was constructed from the bottom, stopped, the slide got a lift, bounced back. What happened here? Yeah, stopped, bounced back. Next day, boom, crashed through the line. That's another sign of weakness. I take it to be important sign of weakness. I take it to mean that it's going there at the very least very short term, that means 1320. When I put everything that I've got here into the mix, if you like, I take into account all the considerations of the wave count, yeah, the precision that we can have when we deal with the Elliott wave principle. We can have extreme precision, absolutely extreme precision. When I put this here in the mix, I am working comfortably with a wave count that tells me this is the end of the triangle, which is the trap, as I said to you. That is my 1, that's my 2. I am sliding here in the third wave. Now let's have a look at the 60 minutes. That is the 60-minute scale with a view of the entire move that we had since here. So this was taken as 1. And the various subdivisions that complete the second wave. Okay, so I'm taking this as a finished second wave with an ABC X, yeah, ABC that generates an X, another ABC right here, and I start counting it from here for the slide. So this is the 3 of 3. That's 1, that's 2. Coming down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 3, that's 4, and the fifth leg appears to be extended if I'm reading it right. So that could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need another slide in this manner, and then potentially sideways price action the way I'm showing you here. And then if this is correct, you're going to end up with a 1-2, 1-2. That means the next break, the solid break of the zone of 1330, 1334 could be in the form of an absolute absolute shock for those who think that we're not going to see another move like that on the downside. In fact, it's going to be much bigger than what you see here. Yeah, because if we have a 1-2, 1-2 complete here, that's going to be 3 of 3. It's going to send it potentially to 1300 area. Okay, 1300 area. We keep moving here. Do you see 1300 area around here? Yeah, looks to me fairly possible. So I repeat, that will be 1-2, completion of another leg here, going sideways. Got nothing to look for again at 1356. That will weaken my argument. Okay, I do not want to see that, although it will not completely kill the argument that that was a trap top. It will weaken my argument. Coming back after a small bounce of, let's say, one session or so, and sliding sharply under 1332, let's say, around here, that will confirm and reconfirm my wave count and would set the stage for weakness in gold for, I would say, several months.
Hello, I'm back here, Ronnie, with some detail concerning the offer that I mentioned. So if you're interested, you need to go on my website. That is www.wavemasteringoneword.com. You land on the homepage, and there isn't a lot on the homepage. There are a few things here that I recorded some while ago, range of markets that I cover, my analytical approach, and I've got some articles. If you are interested, you can read. Is this website for me? Psychology of trading, trading and the arts, why join? When it comes to the offer, you'll find it right here, and subscribe here, and you will find it also under resources right at the bottom, special promotional offer. So you open that, and you can see that I let it run for a while. I haven't had the offer for several months, so I decided to open it now up to the 2nd of May, up to and inclusive the 2nd of May. So if you're interested, go ahead, please read. You can take an offer for the introduction, you can see here, which is only $9.99 for the trial. And then you, if you like it, you don't do anything, you just stay on, your card will be charged. You have to pay with PayPal. Okay, that's the payment system that I'm using. So essentially, if you take the daily service, where I record every day, and also a very comprehensive video during the weekend. For example, this weekend I recorded 76 minutes video, really covering a lot of markets and studying, really studying in detail what I can't do every day. Yes, I have time on the weekend to do that. The markets are closed, my mind is more relaxed. I can look really profoundly at the relationship between the different markets, and I present you this analysis so that you can have something to chew on, preparing for the coming week. So that's the daily service, which normally costs 159 per month, 159 euro, but I give it for 79 per month for the entire. I mean that's per month, but you can have it for 12 months running. Yeah, for the first year you can have it at a half price, and then VAT charges if applicable. Please read this so that you get an idea of what is involved here. If you're in Europe, the VAT really applies mainly to Europe. You select your country. Most of the countries are recorded here. If your country doesn't appear here and you are from Europe, please let me know. Otherwise, if you are from the UK, USA, Belgium, strangely enough, you don't pay VAT. the price remains 79. That's all. If you are from Asia, if you are from the Far East, there is no VAT. The VAT really plays a role here just in Europe. So don't worry if you don't see the name of your country and you are from far away country. No, don't worry. If you hesitate, of course, you can contact me, no problem. That is the subscription for the Wave Mastery weekend video service, which begins with 2 weeks trial. Okay, so it gives you access only to the weekend videos. Sometimes I give a bonus video midweek, but that's not every week. Okay, so don't count on that. But sometimes I do share with you a midweek video as a bonus, to keep you on track. So that's only $4.99, and if you decide to go for it, it's $29 per month. Again, you can have it for 12 months running. Yeah, every month 29 instead of 59. Plus VAT if it's applicable. Again, the same story. If you're in Europe, the VAT will be calculated and added here. You see that? Instead of 29, you pay 34 if you are from Germany or Cyprus. And if you are from the UK, USA, Belgium, etc., other non-EU countries, you pay only 29. Okay, so that comes on the special promotional offer. Next, you have the subscription page. You will see that once you subscribe, you will see your section, what you the access that reserved for you according to the subscription that you took. Under resources, you can see a whole host of charts. I have, as you can see, charts galore. That really covers a lot of markets with data going back quite a long time, and it basically shows you studies that I have carried out on many markets, and you can actually print that if you like. There are charts of grains, of metals, of bonds, you name it. There are lots and lots of charts here of meat products. There are lots of charts, and if you fancy looking at past examples, you will have you're gonna have a field day here. You really got plenty of things, both on the weekly scale, daily scale. Okay, you can see orange juice, all sorts of products, lumber, coffee, cocoa, and then there is a third one here that is on the indices, S&P 500 weekly. You got the currencies, you got the T-notes, you got the bonds, German bonds, etc., yields. Yeah, plenty of things. You if let's say you want to check this one, you have to you have to put your mouse when you see the hand. Okay, once you see the hand, you click, it opens up, and then it should be a simple thing for you to print it. Okay, and you get the idea. That's the study of the wave count, how it evolved, and there are some extremely detailed charts here. If you go through, if you have time and you fancy really going through that, there are some extremely detailed structures that I have that I worked on. You can see here, for example, going all the way down, tracing that huge impulse wave in the Deutschmark at the time. Deutschmark 1983. We didn't have the euro at the time, so you get an idea. That is something that could be of interest to some of you. And then we have useful links, which is fairly standard. Okay, I haven't got a lot of stuff here. Recommended reading list. I always wish I put more, but I didn't have time. But these are books that I came across. I read a lot of books. I've got a big library. It's just interesting, a lot of things, I don't have a license on all the good ideas. Lots of people wrote some very interesting books with really penetrating insights. It's worth reading, really, if you have time. This, for example, a fascinating book. If you're new to trading, you've got to read this book. You've got to read this book. If you haven't heard about this book and you are into reading things about trading, you got to get your hand on this book. Get it, read it. You will thank me. Also, this is a very interesting book. Anything by Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a trader. You see, in the 1970s, 1980s. He's got a lot of sense of humor. Really and you can learn a lot from him, also his approach. And Go Through Stan Weinstein was one of the first books that I read about the markets at all. That introduced me to technical analysis. And Edwards and McGee, anybody who's interested in charts, got to have this book on his desk. This is a must. This is a must. And then you have, of course, Gunn. There is a lot to do, a lot to read, very interesting stuff out there. Okay, so that's the books section. Private policy, terms of use, very standard. I don't mess up with your data. I don't care about your data. What do I have? I've got enough things to do. What I'm not going to start selling, renting, doing things with your data. I don't keep anything. You just register. You register, you get your password, everything is fine. You have a problem, you just get in touch with me. Here it is. Contact us. Name, email address. Make sure you give me the right email address, otherwise I can't get in touch with you. Message, basic level of maths, right here. Yeah, 12 plus 3. If my memory is correct, this should be 15. You submit and I get it, no problem. I'll reply. I am based in Belgium. Okay, so if you write to me and you're in the US, you're in Australia, I don't know, we have a huge difference of time, and I happen to be having a bit of rest, so you're not going to hear very quickly from me, but normally within 12 hours, 24 hours, you will have a reply. I'll check whatever your question is, don't worry, I'll get back to you. And that's basically it. Once you go through the payment process, yes, let me just run through something here. Let's suppose you are from the US. You go through subscribe. You go through subscribe, click the button. You get here special offer, UK, USA, Belgium, etc. Daily service. First 7 days you pay $9.99. Okay, and if you like it, you don't do anything. You are programmed to basically go on the reduced price scheme, which is $79 per month, and that's for 12 installments. Okay. You go through your account, PayPal, you pay, okay, you pay, you will see it goes to my name, that is, sorry, you will see my name, Aaron Fatal, which is my official name. Okay, I like everybody calling me Ronnie, but for the sake of, official documents, that's my official name. So that comes to me. Once you pay, PayPal will redirect you back to finish the registration. Please give me your details. I need that in case there is a VAT control. I need to know your country, street, etc. Okay, and that's it. And you should have automatically access to the videos. Now, pay attention. We use secondary password. So beyond the password that you are going to create for yourself to log into the website, when you get to the website, you will see that each video is protected with a password, and you need that password, and you will not have it, so you will have to contact me and I will send you the password. The password will allow you to access the video, you see. We did it as an extra layer of security. It was necessary. So that's it. I hope to see you on my website. I hope to be given the privilege of answering your questions. And I'm reasonably confident that I can help you no matter what level you come from. What level is your knowledge. I think that I can help you and we can have some really very productive exchange. And hopefully also you can make some really good money. Okay, so that's all. Bye. Have good trading. Bye. Have a great week. Bye-bye.